And we're back with Mother 3 Part 4. What did we do in
Yay!
Part 3?
We got a letter, the same exact letter. Read it over again, talking about getting your favorite omelet, and now we're in a hot spring, I guess.
That's
Tesla, there's no time to go into a hot spring. It's raining.
Yes, it is. It refills your health.
What are you talking about?
See?
If this were Gen 3 Pokemon, this would be the perfect time to go into a hot spring because you could find a burn heal in there, and it helps you get closer to the Flannery.
Ooh.
And you can hatch your egg.
Yeah,
or
you
can
just
fight more Mr. Baddies.
Yep. Again.
More Mr. Baddies.
Its body solidified. What exactly does that mean? Does that mean it was a liquid before? Is Mr. Baddie made by the Jello company?
Maybe it was a gas turned into a
back to
solid.
Wow, that was a nice combo.
It looked like Boney boned
took it from
that
behind.
one.
He took it from behind, if you know what I mean.
Oh God, not this thing.
Oh,
This is a baked yam.
The baked yam monster.
I think they're slightly more defensive than yams.
I don't.
It looks like something out of Nightmare Before Christmas, if you ask me.
I like that movie, dude.
No, I do too. It's just that, like, I don't know, the face reminds me of like a skeleton or a jack-o'-lantern or something from that movie.
I see more jack-o'-lantern though than skeleton.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, what's the snake name?
The Mighty
Bitey Snake.
Yeah, Mighty Bitey Snake.
Mighty Bitey Snake.
Oh yeah, Snake.
Yeah. If I get a snake, I'd sure name him Mighty Bitey.
Well, if it
Maybe if I get a boa constrictor, maybe if I get a boa constrictor, I'll call him Sir Chokes-a-lot.
Well, that really depends if you get a boy or a girl. If you get a boy, he's choking it. If you got a girl, I don't know snake euphemism for female snake masturbation. Commenters!
I never
female
got
snake
why making a
masturbation.
scary face will lower offense. I never got that.
Which is
Shouldn't
weird
that lower defense?
No, scary face lowers your speed.
Oh. Well, no. It doesn't lower your speed. It lowers your offense.
So much for staying on topic.
I am on topic. We're talking about making a scary face.
Yeah, we're talking about
Pokemon. You know what? Whatever.
Still an
Give
RPG.
up.
Oh, they got you there.
At least the snake dropping an antidote makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
I'm gonna go right in a corner now.
Shouldn't it have counted as a back attack?
I think
I don't think so.
No, I think in this game, compared to others like it, it's based more on a percentage rather than a guarantee, and you got a baked yam from the baked yam monster.
Yep.
Are you just gonna eat the corpse of your enemy?
I think if it is healthy.
That guy was totally being in the woods.
You're like, I like how you did. Yeah, you were about to reach the gamma. You're like, fuck that, I'm out. That's like,
Come on,
like,
man, I'm
Grant leaving a girl because she farted in her sleep.
Ugh, creepy smile.
I'm sorry, Brett. I had to put you under the bus. It's kind of true.
Oh, sorry. What? I wasn't even paying attention.
Of course.
I was too busy being attractive. I didn't hear what you said.
So like, how often exactly can you go into two enemies at the same time?
Sometimes enemies will just run up to the other enemy once you encounter it, or they'll call for help.
It's one or the
I'm
other.
We'll have it for later.
I'm kind of thinking like in Arkham City, you like when you're fighting one person, like, hey, there's a fight going on, and there's like 10 more people coming out.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Although in this case, or this game, you can also, if you run into an enemy that's close enough to another enemy, they pretty much just combine the two of them anyways. Which, not for nothing, depending on which two enemies you end up fighting, can be, ugh. Especially later down the line.
Not get to it yet. We haven't gotten there yet. Let's not talk about it yet.
Nope, not that far later. Or this far later.
but still, we're not there yet. We'll get to it. Just be patient, okay?
3
You can do it. I
hours
believe in you.
later.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky
Have you guys-
is really good.
Have you guys had bacon jerky?
Actually, yeah, it's actually not that bad. I mean, it's weird in it's weird in just the normal context of it, but I still like it. I don't like teriyaki jerky.
Good. I kind of like teriyaki. It's okay.
Not for jerky for me. If I'm gonna have teriyaki, I'm just gonna have normal teriyaki. Ooh, is this our first equipable item, technically? The mini turret?
No, not the first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, it's not the first.
Can you give Boney a weapon?
He only has one weapon, which doesn't come until, I believe, chapter 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
get that
wow.
item until chapter 7.
Hey, there's someone named Tessie.
Yeah.
I can't believe my eyes. Just look at this. These huge trees were snapped in two. Oh, Lucas,
Like,
running
oh
into
my God.
things. Lucas,
They
running into
make-
things and tipping them over again, I see.
It's kind of funny how they act like they've just seen it for the first time ever in their lives.
Yeah.
Couldn't they just jump over the tree? Or
Wait,
walk
no, 'cause
around
that
it?
would
Because
make- that
there's
would
a
make
clear...
No, because that'd mean too much work.
Wait, here's a
No,
question.
they can't do because it would make too much sense. They can't do that.
Yeah, but here's a question. If a tree falls in a woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? The real question, were these people around
Yeah, it
to
does.
hear... Well, yeah, but were these people around to hear it, or did they just stumble across it and were like, huh, well that's weird. We should stare at it for a while.
It does.
Until
it does
Split
make
shows
sense
up,
that
because
there's
Split
no one
has
there.
to do everything.
Okay,
When-
hold on, wait. Does Split have a handlebar mustache?
Yeah, more or less.
Like, I'm trying to
Wait,
decide
what?
if he does or doesn't. Does Splint have like? I'm looking like. I'm trying to decide if he has a handlebar mustache or not.
It's not exactly handlebars, it's more... I'm trying to think of the... It's more like a crescent mustache than handlebar.
Hmm.
'Cause I think it goes out too wide to be a handlebar. But then again, I don't have... I don't have... I have just a normal little mustache. I don't have, you know, flint hair.
I have
just don't
a
have a mustache.
lumberjack beard.
Actually, no, not to bring
I
up
shave every
lumberjack.
time, every chance I get.
Yeah, but...
I
Now
have
that,
a
you
full
mention,
beard.
now that you mention it, right, yeah, why did we have to... It's like, if Flint had to do everything, how come it was up to the lumberjack lookalikes that were moving the trees?
Right?
Exactly.
I find it kind of
And
funny
what
how,
is
like,
Bonnie
you know,
doing?
He's humping a wall. Give us
he
some
wants to
privacy.
he wants to get out. He's hungry.
Wanna go for a walk, Boney? Wanna go for a walk?
He's in
Kinda-
heat.
Oh Jesus Christ!
There's a bit of red right over there.
How can, wait! How can a male dog be in heat?
Dogs are always in heat. I don't understand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, male dogs can technically be in heat, they just don't say in heat. They just say, lipstick's out. Wait, why are we even
I
going
get
into
the joke.
this?
But I know, and I got in trouble for being off topic. Oh, it's beyond me.
Maybe my son could be
I feel
a...
very
So
unloved
dangerous.
by my friend.
Oh yeah, we're about
So
to
he's
meet
rather-
another important character.
Okay, so even though he says it's dangerous to climb, he says his son will be abused.
Yep.
You'll see what this character will do. My son's name is, and yet we see the naming screen 3 times in the first chapter
Hey, look,
already.
it's me on Sunday.
I was gonna say it's me on Sunday, but yeah, I guess I can see that resemblance. Here, have a sniff of this
Duster?
sock. Why does he have his son's sock with him?
You never
I
know.
really do not know. I never understood
Wait,
why.
does anyone... Elliot, you've watched wrestling, right?
Yes.
Do you know of Mr. Sacco?
I believe so. It's been years since I watched
Where
it.
you take a sock, you put it on top of your hand, and you force feed it into your opponent's mouth, sort of like just to demoralize them.
Oh yeah, I remember him now.
I think
Now,
Mr.
why did they have the
Miyagi
dog
just...
go after him?
I don't know, but my big question
Did
is why
that
did
dog get
Mr.
the bandana?
Miyagi just...
I wasn't paying attention.
I think it's supposed to be the sock, but the weird thing is, why did Mr. Miyagi have the sock on his hand and force feed it to the dog?
More importantly, why would
I guess when I was hearing the music, we wish you a Merry Christmas on here.
I know.
How
Yeah,
did
that's
he
definitely
get
me.
in
We
there?
wish you a Merry Christmas. Here, have a fire and some destruction. Nope, Santa
Here,
didn't get much
have a
sleep
puppy.
this year. I always wanted a
okay,
puppy for Christmas.
no,
I didn't get one
funny.
until I was like 9 years old.
I just never had puppies.
Like, this is this
Oh,
guy's
that
son,
really
but he
reminds
looks
me of
so
Pokemon.
old.
It kind of looks like he was fairy dogging.
He has a... He's handicapped. His leg is messed up, that's why he runs like that.
Okay. Wait, his leg is messed,
No
messed
offense,
up, but he
no
can still
offense to
climb
anyone
walls.
handicapped.
Right, we love you guys.
Huh?
but His leg is
Like,
messed up, you just
but
said,
But
but
if
he
you
can
are
climb walls.
handicapped,
Brett, I swear to
But
God.
do we get back to it and how it happened? Do we get a backstory?
I don't think so. I don't recall if we get backstory on Duster.
Actually, in the second chapter, if you select no on Wes telling you to go to the castle, he will kind of explain why his leg ended up that way.
Oh,
It
I
was
never tried-
because
I
of
never-
all the training that Wes put him through.
Oh, thanks, Dad. You gimped your son. Father of the year, folks. I love how his special wall climbing technique is just putting up a ladder.
And like
You
you know how there's another one dad bug. That's clearly for what?
well, he did it using staples. That's quite unique.
True. I love these enemies right here. Mischievous
Oh, and
Smoke.
how did I get it back?
It's adorable as hell. It reminds me of something from like a really bad Disney cartoon.
Which one?
I don't know. I never watched bad Disney cartoons. I was Darkwing
Oh,
Duck,
Aladdin?
DuckTales kind of guy. Oh, Aladdin wasn't that bad. Shut up.
I loved Aladdin.
I would say it looked. No, you know what it reminds me of?
I was
The Hunchback of Notre
Naming
Dame.
a
It
random
reminds.
movie.
No, Hunchback of Notre Dame. It reminds me of like I don't know, something that would have been Quasimodo would have been with in the parade.
Well, to be honest, I never watched Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's a good movie, but it's not one I don't think you have to watch.
How many of these are there?
Well,
just 3.
how many Digwits are underground? How
Trey.
many moles are underground?
Which is 3 in Spanish.
Everybody, Brett, he's
Well,
a
we're not
language teacher.
Spanish. But it's for all our non-Spanish speaking viewers. Okay, I'm just being thoughtful. You're welcome.
So was Dora the Explorer, and she was
fucking
doing it more
way.
comically.
Don't
But we'll get you to part 5,
compare me
folks.
to a retarded.
Yes,
But
you are
we'll see you in the
a
next part. We'll see
retarded
you in the
little
next
girl.
part. Like, free my pants every time I talk to you, Brett.